Hi there YouTubers and fellow skateboarders. So today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to be doing slow motion ollies, but I'm going to be doing different settings. So I'm going to first do 4K 30 frames per second, then 2.7K at 60 frames per second, 1080p at 120 frames per second, and then 720 at 240 frames per second. And I'll be slowing them down accordingly, 50%, 25, 10 or 12%. So I'll let you guys know when I do that in the video. So we're going to do some ollies. We're going to start with 4K and work our way down, and we'll do slow motion and see which one looks the clearest and the smoothest for not only image quality but for also the slow motion in the video. So let's get her done and see how it goes. Let's start with 4K. I forgot to mention I'll be doing some still and I'll also be doing some moving ollies. Alright, so that was 4K at 30 frames per second, and now we're going to be doing 2.7K at 60 frames per second. .7K at 60 frames per second done, and now we're doing 1080p at 120 frames per second. Alright, so that was 1080p at 120 frames per second, and now I want to be doing 720p at 240 frames per second. And mind you, when I go slow mode all this, I'll be doing different percent, 50, 20%, 5%, all that stuff, and we'll see the difference. So let's get her done. Alright, so just keep in mind when you go to 720p on a Hero 5 Black, it only has narrow view. It doesn't have wide, super view, or any of that stuff, so it's narrow view, so that's why it looked a little bit different than the other clips. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. So overall, those are the different types that you can do. You can go 4K at 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 60 frames per second, 1080p at 120 frames per second, or 720 at 240 frames per second with a narrow view. And you guys decide which one looked the best. I don't know. I'm stuck between 2.7 and 1080p. I do like the 4K, but the slow motion looks so sketchy. And the 2.7, it looks good, like video wise, but the slow motion still a little grainy, where 1080p just looks perfect. I don't know. You guys can comment and let me know in the comments down below. I guess it all depends on how slow you're gonna slow-mo it, as well as how good quality of video that you want. So I don't know, overall I think it looks really good. You guys comment, let me know which one looks the best, the bee's knees, and you guys know what to do. Just like this video, subscribe, and yeah, I appreciate it. So subscribe, don't subscribe, like the video, don't like. Regardless, love you all, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.